could just listen to it all morning long. This is video of Cynthia Utterbach and the Eric Jones Trio performing the Nina Simone classic For Women. The Los Angeles-born jazz artist, actress, writer, and educator is enjoying an incredible career, and now she wants to start a trend in Pooler of offering more entertainment options. She joins us now with more. Good morning, and thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
We are honored. First question, why Pooler?
Well, I live there.
Okay.
You know, I lived overseas for many years, and when I returned, I didn't know where to move to, and I found this little town, Pooler. Love it. It's a growing metropolis. There's a lot of things going on there, but there's not so much arts and culture with the music. When I'm working Savannah, Hilton Head, these places. I'd love to wake up and do a show in Pooler that evening. Yeah. So this is what I'm trying to do.
Now, you mentioned that you were overseas for a while.
Yeah.
You've been on the jazz scene for a long time, all over the world, in Europe for quite some time. Tell us about that.
Oh, it was an experience. Getting a call in the middle of the night. That was my first call from an agent, and are you available? I went, I think so. And I went, fell in love, came back to America, packed up all my stuff, and left. And stayed close to about 25 years.
Wow.
Yep. And I lived in Europe, I lived in Germany, and I worked a lot in Asia, which I still do. So it's been an experience, a great way to travel on somebody else's dime. But the music, jazz is appreciated throughout the world. And that's the one thing I learned about America's classical music. It is well loved and well served throughout the world.
Now, in Germany, you worked on the Buddy Holly story.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I was a singer. I portrayed a singer from the Apollo Theater. And it ran about 8 years. It was an interesting experience, but for me being a free jazz person, to sing the same songs every night in the same way, I went a little cuckoo after a while, but it was a great experience to do. And
you also write your own stuff. You have original works.
Yeah, I have original work. I haven't really broken it out here in Georgia yet, but I plan on it. Yeah, that's coming up.
And what about this book that I've heard of? Is there a book?
Oh, well, it's called Divas on a Budget.
Okay.
And it's basically, I kept journals through my trips, and things I observed backstage especially. And of course I had to change names because I don't want them looking for me. But yeah, I'm putting all the journals together and seeing what I'm going to come up with. But the title is definitely Divas on a Budget.
Yeah. And when can we expect to see this on the shelves?
I don't know.
You have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not going to go for that one. Soon, maybe soon, maybe not so soon. Not really sure yet. I'm working on it.
All right. Well, in the meantime, tell us more about the event that's coming up this week. That's this Thursday.
This Thursday, the 10th. Yes.
The 10th, starting at 7 o'clock?
6 o'clock until 9 o'clock.
Okay.
This is in cooperation with C&B Entertainment. They're wonderful event organizers. They have a great venue, and this is Barbara and Craig. And we talked about this over a year ago about bringing some jazz in, but the timing wasn't right. And so I sort of spoke with her in the last couple of weeks. I said, can we do something? There's a lack of really any entertainment in the evenings. People have to get on the highway, drive to Savannah, find a parking space, go through a whole. I said, we should have something here. Yeah. So she said, we agree. So let's do something. So this is what we're going to do.
All right, and that's something, once again, is this Thursday, starting at 7 o'clock, 1057 U.S. 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, 6 o'clock.
6 to 9.
6 to 9. It's there, right there on your screen. 1057 U.S. 80 in Pooler. Tickets are $15.
Right.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I don't want you to be late. 6 o'clock. All right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kim.